Well, hello, I'm David Freeman with Is That Really in the Bible? We're going through excuses that Christians can use not to keep the Ten Commandments, or maybe I should say scriptures that Christians use to try to disprove that, okay, we don't have to keep the Ten Commandments, or the Ten Commandments have been abolished or done away with or nailed to the cross and it's all been fulfilled and so we don't have to keep those. Okay, excuses that Christians use for not keeping the Ten Commandments, the law of God. All right, recently someone asked me a question, thought it was a good question. It says, what do you do when your church is teaching that the law has been abolished and nailed to the cross? Now, first of all, if you're in a church where you're hearing this, and if you are a rational thinking person, that may be a big if you think in church, but you really should consider a red light should go off when you hear those statements coming from pulpits, coming from preachers, that the law has been abolished, it's been nailed to the cross, it's been done away with. There's a red flag should go up immediately, and you should question that. So what do you do when your church is teaching that the law is abolished and been nailed to the cross? Well, the first thing you do is find another church. Now, I say that, but I also realize that that's difficult to do, because in church is not just about, we think it's about truth and we're standing on the Word of God and all this stuff, but it's more about relationships, friendships, and often those relationships and friendships is what keeps us from leaving or moving away or finding another church. It's more about, instead of truth, it's more about those relationships that you can have with good people, good friends, family members. And it's difficult to leave a church. I understand that. Now, you could try, if you're in a church where they're teaching the law has been abolished, been nailed to the cross, you could try to convince the preacher that he's wrong, but that's going to be nearly impossible. I mean, absolutely nearly impossible, because you see, he's been to seminary school. Did I say seminary school? Oh, seminary school. All right. That's where he's been, and he is taught a way to think about how to look at scriptures. And he's taught a lot of these scriptures that I'm going through today and have been going through for the past month about excuses Christians use for not keeping the law of God. So, and what he's taught is, he's taught, well, this is proof. We don't have to do this. This is proof it's been done away with. This is proof it's been nailed to the cross, and they pick all of their scriptures. Now, again, this is a whole series I've been going through, and if you would like to get the whole package, just write me and let me know, because this is critical information for you to have. If you are ever to combat and fight against actually a spiritual battle that is going on for the thoughts and the control of religious people's minds, it's a valuable piece of information that I have here with all of these excuses I've been going through.
Check us out on the web at isthatreallyinthebible.com.